My name is Fatima Alves. I work for the National Capital Commission, the NCC, in Ottawa. It's a Crown corporation and makes part of the Government of Canada. We employ from between 500 to 600 employees. In the summer, we normally hire a quite number of students. I have several roles in the organization, but one of the roles that I manage is I'm the application manager for ServiceDesk Plus, and I'm also the change manager within our IT organization. I manage other applications, so it's more application related, the functions that I have. But right now, I think I'm going to be focused on managing and improving it, making it more efficient, our ServiceDesk Plus product. We have a new manager in the ServiceDesk group who's very interested in making it work better for our IT organization and for the users in general, because you'll be providing a better service. So I think that will be our focus now. We at ServiceDesk Plus, we implemented it back in, I believe, 2014. We were using another tool, which I don't remember the name right now, but it did not have the same functionality in the modules that are currently available and were back then already a little bit in ServiceDesk Plus, because we had to find a better way to manage our user requests, to manage our implementations in production, which is like change management. Also, we needed a tool for project management, for CMDB, and these tools, ServiceDesk Plus, could provide all these different functionality and integration. So that's the reason why we chose to go with that tool, and it's just been getting better ever since. I think the main one is we can provide better service to our user community in IT, because prior to having the tool, the ticketing system was not very effective. So people would find us, in the elevator, or would just drop by and we just note it down, and then we may put it in this application or not. So now we have different members of the IT department who have access to the tool and who have their own role within the tool. So it's very easy for us to receive the requests from the user community and be able to share that information with other service providers within our IT division. So the fact that is now available to us, it's made it much more easier to manage their requests, to know exactly where it's at. Many of the requests that come in, they end up turning into projects because it's of a larger scale. And because all our technicians within IT have access to the tool, we can manage as such. And also for reporting purposes is excellent, because we get all the information that is required to measure our performance and our efficiency to our clients in that way. Another aspect of the tool that has improved 99% of the way we were doing it is to manage our implementations, our production, our work that we do in production. Because prior to us having this tool, we would just, if we have a problem or we have to make a change to a server or to an application, we would just do it on the go. Like, okay, we have a problem, we're gonna do it. There was no committee involved where we review the request, review what needs to be done, and that sometimes turned to be a disaster, or would cause service interruptions to the clients that was not planned to have. We have now achieved a great change management process, and I would say that in part it's because the members are also involved, but in part it's because we have the tool to do it. So in there, you measure what is required to be done, you measure all the assets that are going to be impacted. What we do a risk analysis, we prepare rollout, a detailed rollout process of everything that needs to be done. So everything is kind of planned for. So our implementations have been much more successful. And I do say, in great part, it's due to that tool that allows us to be able to do it. So right now, some of the members of my team already use the AD Manager, and it's already making our life a lot easier. We know, like we have, my colleague has great visions, and he wants really to work with that tool and automate a lot of the functions that we are still doing currently in AD and in the way we manage our users, the way we manage the onboarding program. Which leads me into attending this conference and everything that we have learned. Because some of these features are there, but because we haven't used them or we haven't had much time to actually, do additional playing or using them, we knew they were there, but now we do understand that how these features are going to help us achieve where we want to be. And a lot is just to automate processes that currently are being done manually, and it takes much longer, obviously. I do have at times some challenges that I cannot resolve myself. So I have contacted ManageEngine in several occasions, especially in the past year or so, and their response time, their support is amazing. They really do, it's not just a phone call, or it's not just an email saying, okay, follow these procedures and you get there. No, I get a phone call and then they offer their service right away. So often we do have remote sessions. So they will log in, they see the application, and they provide me their advice. And it's been many, many times that I have called them, and their assistance, the support, it's been excellent. Because I do also provide support or maintain other applications, and it's not the case. It is amazing. They're very client-oriented, I find. I also think that the client's feedback also feed into what they are providing us, because they are very client-oriented. So if they see that they see the benefit, what people are asking for, they will make it available for you. I would recommend it. We used two different applications before. I don't recall the names, but at the time and when we got ManageEngine, that was and the way ManageEngine has evolved in the past, especially in the past 3 years, I would say they are probably one of the leaders in the IT area, IT environment.